FA Cup is done, and all eyes turn to Champion League. And today, of course, we got Champion League first leg, and of course, three Champion Leagues, and also Championship still continues. And we are starting with Benfica versus Real Madrid. Now, this is going to be a tense actually competitions today, and we know that the Benfica, it's not an easy team when it comes to Jose Mourinho's style of playing. And of course, with Real Madrid still on form, sitting on the first position, after, of course, as we see Barcelona also piling pressures out there. So Benfica in the last 5 games, they won four and they drew one. So Mourinho has not lost in the last 5 games. And Real Madrid lost one, won four, and sits on the second positions, of course, after Barcelona. You see that there's that competitions, and Benfica third, of course, after Sporting there and FC Porto. So it's going to be a tough one. And remember, last year when these two teams met, Benfica bet Real Madrid 4-2. Don't forget so easily. Yes, so on 28th January, remember these two teams played, whereby, of course, they bet Real Madrid 4-2, and this is the same team that they are going to meet again for this Champions League first round. Yes, today. Now, in this game, the appropriate order you can go with this game, please, over 1.5. Over 1.5 will work for us here. Like, we feel it's the best option for us to go with over 1.5. Please avoid straight. Even if you see Real Madrid on form, please don't trust them completely. Anything can happen. And then also Benfica to go. Sometimes also they disappoint when you need them most. So play safely with over 1.5. Another team to look at also is Borussia Dortmund versus Atalanta. Now, I know that most people knew that last time Atalanta bet, of course, was away from home bet the opponents, and Atlanta, by the way, has been also in good form, but also they struggle whereby they pick up a draw and a loss last time. So in the last 5 games, they won 3, lost 1, and drew 1. And of course, Borussia Dortmund won 4, lost 1 in the last 5 games. And right now, Borussia Dortmund sits on the second position. And if you're to look at their players, how they're playing their game, seems that they are determined this time around. And as well as Atlanta also is not an easy one. So for this case, for this game, let us always be safe. For this game, it's going to be over 1.5 as well. Yes, for this game, Borussia Dortmund and Atlanta. Then the third, of course, a game that we need to look at in this very ticket is Galatasaray versus Juventus. Now, this is a game that I don't know how it will end for Juventus. Yes, you know, Galatasaray try to always prove us wrong, try to be very tough at home. If you have to follow the home history for Galatasaray, they perform very well at home. I don't know, because of home support, but they do quite well when they're home. And Juventus has a struggle always when it's away. They struggle as well. So we are saying that Galatasaray in the last 5 games won 4 matches and lost 1, and of course Juventus lost 2, drew 1, and only managed to pick a single win in the last 5 games. So making this very difficult for them to trust them completely. Because if you look, Galatasaray is just swinging on the Turkish league, of course their league, on the top of the table, beating the opponents, seeing how recent they're performing. So that actually display that this is a perfect team. So in this game, we shall go with over 1.5. This first ticket today is only over 1.5. It's worth fits these very first tickets. It's a Champion League, and remember the tough. Everyone will be pushing, and that is where they make mistakes. So we expect goals. Yeah, because this is the advantage is if you're way you up into actually like score a goal, it's best for you. So that is why we're seeing that everyone will be putting all effort, mostly away team, to make sure that they register or they draw it, to register at least score one goal for that away advantage. And then also home team will be doing the same. They want to pick up a point at home before traveling, of course, to their place, yes, for the second leg. Yeah, so these are my three. I told you obviously that I've deleted some team which that is Paris Saint-Germain first from mine, but I know that game is available. Monaco versus PSG. I just ignore it, that one. I know, because they disappointed us midweek, so I try just first to delete in my own list. Yes, but I know it is available. Yes, leave alone the others, Quabrag, which we go to them. Tomorrow we still have a lot of game coming up. Of course, Champions League continues, and we enter also a week of Europa and the rest. So it's going to be a beautiful week that I expect everyone actually to be yes, warming up to get something. Then the second ticket, of course, of the day today, is only going to be for the England Championship. Yes, I tell you, people fear, but these are the selected one, the one that I believe, yes, it will help us to get something. So Lincoln's City, Lincoln versus Northampton. Now, these two teams are currently, there's one who is already wounded, feel like it's already on the relegation zone. And Lincoln City is swinging on top of course number second in that league table. And I told you these are the teams that is promotion, so they got nothing to lose. Yes, they want to put much effort so that they make sure they get promoted or they qualify for the playoff. Remember, championship is very interesting when it's coming towards the end. Yeah, so Lincoln sits on the second positions with their 4 win and 1 draw in the last 5 games. And Northampton actually lost a 1, draw 2, won also 2, and they sit on the 15th position. But this game looked very open. I can say that I can strongly believe that it is very actually appropriate for us to go with a straight win for the Lincoln, because this team proved to be very stubborn. I see them, I feel like they're the best to go with straight win in this game. Yes, besides, Southampton also trying to climb up from actually from the 17 positions and came to the 15 of 14 positions. But Lincoln may not just dump points like that. So somehow I expect actually the home team to take all that 3 points. Then the second championship game that I've chosen is Bromley and versus Cheltenham. I told you still these are the League Two, of course, England League Two games. So Bromley currently sits in their own league on the first position. Bromley, and Cheltenham sits on the 18th position. Now, if you're to look at these two teams, Bromley in the last 5 games, of course, won 3, draw 2. And Cheltenham lost to 4, draw 1, and they have not won any match in the last 5 games. So they sit on the 18th position. These are the teams that are likely to be relegated if they don't pull up the socks. But they are playing with a team that also wants to advance somewhere. So it's like everything is not going to be a soft good for, like a soft move for all the teams. But still, all in all, I'll go with a straight win for Bromley to take all the 3 points. I expect that team to do all it takes to maintain that positions, because if you see the gap between them and the second position is not much, so it's always good for them to continue winning so that they remain, of course, in that title race and promotions, of course, race, yes, to the next, of course, league. Now, the third game in this also very tickets, and our second ticket is Cardiff versus AFC Wimbledon. Now, when we all know that championship has its own things in League 2, there's how they play. Sometimes things look well, sometimes things don't look well. Now, if you're to recall that game in the last year, the first leg, I think, was around December, and yes, and then also another one was around August there, whereby Cardiff City on the first time won 5, actually, but Cardiff was beaten 5-1, yes, by Weldon City. Now the second leg, of course, the other round, again Cardiff won 1-0. So if you to match the head-to-head between these two teams, you find that Cardiff got its own records and Welbington Town, but which positions are these teams? You find that Cardiff top the table there. And in the last 5 games, they won 3, they drew 2, they haven't lost any game. And Weldon lost 2, drew 1, and won 2. Now, so this game just gave me that I need still, all in all, to go with what I call a straight win for Cardiff City. Yes, I have my today tickets in its own ways. Some people would be asking, why like that? Why did you choose to go with actually a straight win? So I told you, for Champion Leagues, the 3 tickets over 1.5, and the League 2, of course, I happen to go with a straight win for the 3. Yes, and of course, other package, we also got those ones for goal or both team to score. But of course, those ones you just inbox me for those packages. Yes, and over 2.5, which is actually available now. I know that there are many games today, and some people got that element of saying, let me combine all of them. At the end of it, they'll complain, we lost it. No, I told you, today the odds are big, and avoid saying that because of the odd I have to combine all these 2 teams together. Please play safely to get something. Champion League week, we must get something. Now, other games that I did not give, always I say that I'll post others on my TikTok for teams, because in England, still League 1, we got others like Brentford City, Jack on Barton, and then also others, Doncaster versus Huddersfield. Those ones all available, and also others in League 2 itself, the Barrow, the Barnet, they are all available. Yes, so if those ones who want also the National League, the games of FC Halifax versus Get Us Head and Juventus City, they all available for grab. My dear, play safe, and thank you so much for the newcomers. I got some newcomers. Thank you so much for joining us on my YouTube channel. feel free, subscribe, like, comment, and share with the colleagues to make sure that they also don't miss this opportunity. We said winners never quit. Sometimes I always keep saying that our don't days that we play, we say, but we don't play and we wait for the results, but we give our best always to you and make sure that always you play safe and you do what you can afford to lose. Please feel free, and in case of any query, my number is always available there. I would be displaying it, of course, on the screen. You can get for WhatsApp. Yes, you can WhatsApp me and you told me what actually you wish to have. We said winners never quit. For today, I can say you can have a lovely morning.